What if I told you that the missing ingredient to attracting more money in your life has less to do with how hard you work and has everything to do with your spiritual abundance? Yep, you heard that right. Your inner wealth, your joy and your peace and your alignment is the foundation for your outer financial abundance. And today we're going to explore how spiritual abundance can totally transform not only your heart, but your bank account too. So ready? Let's dive right in. I'm Marci Shimoff. I'm a featured teacher in The Secret. I'm the co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Woman's Soul series, the founder of your Year of Miracles. So first things first, let's talk about what exactly is spiritual abundance. It is not some lofty, out of reach concept. Spiritual abundance is a state of being. It's where you feel rich from the inside out. You feel connected. You feel aligned with your higher purpose. You are in a state of gratitude and joy, no matter what's happening in the outside world. And here's where it gets even more exciting. Money is just energy. Just like everything else in life, money responds to the energy that you are putting out into the world. So if you are coming from a place of scarcity, if you're thinking, oh, there's never enough, or I have to work harder just to get by, then you're actually blocking the flow of money in your life. But when you focus on spiritual abundance, everything shifts. You move from feeling lack into the feeling of this expansion and overflow. You realize that you are supported by the universe in ways that you might not have ever noticed before. And when you come from that place of spiritual richness, money starts to flow more freely. Now, this topic is very near and dear to my heart. And to be honest, it is something that I am always working with, because I'll tell you, I grew up believing that it takes a lot of hard work and struggle in order to succeed. And I used to hustle and grind with the best of them. And even though I had achieved, quote, success, I also experienced a lot of burnout and ultimately a kind of a lack of peace and fulfillment. And I knew that there had to be a better way. And so over the years, I've put my attention more and more on spiritual practices. I still meditate. I spend time in nature. I have continually getting guidance with spiritual mentors and doing a lot of different kinds of spiritual practice. And as a result, I have been able to experience much more inner richness along with the outer richness. And it's not about working harder. It's really about working more deeply spiritually. And sometimes I feel like when I'm in the flow, everything is just going like really beautifully. And I'll tell you, a little confession, that sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable if it gets too easy. And I start to feel guilty, like, shouldn't I be doing it more? It feels too easy. But fortunately, I have people in my support system who are there to remind me, no, this is all good. All is well. And the more you feel spiritually rich, the more you're able to open up your heart and receive more money and more goodness. That's what I've experienced in my life. And that's what spiritual abundance does. It changes your energy and it opens you to receive. It's a different place of juiciness. So I'm wondering, is this hitting home for you? Are you feeling like, yeah, I want to receive more abundance with greater ease? So let's talk about why chasing money or grabbing money can actually keep it from coming to you. Here's the deal. When you are constantly chasing after it, you are coming from that place of fear. And you're saying to the universe, I don't have enough. And that message of lack gets reflected back to you. The universe is always going to give you what you believe. So think about it. How many people do you know who've reached their big financial goals, but they still feel like something's missing? It's not enough. They've got the house, they've got the car, they've got the bank account, but they're still not feeling fulfilled. Believe me, I know this from my own firsthand experience because that's what I did. And chasing money will never fill the inner void. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in it. The more you pour the water in, the faster it's going to rush right out. So what's the alternative? The power of letting go. When you stop chasing money from a place of fear or desperation, and you move more into trust that abundance is already flowing towards you, you open the door to receiving it. It can feel kind of like magic, but it's really just energy. And it's so much easier to do when you connect into this place of feeling full, of feeling spiritually full. Think of it as filling up your well so that you always have more to draw from and you don't worry that there won't be enough. Okay, so now that we know how spiritual abundance sets the foundation for financial wealth, let's get into the practical. I am all for practical. So let's talk about some practical steps that you can start taking today to shift into that energy of abundance. So step number 1, shift from scarcity to gratitude. That is the first step, because gratitude, it's your superpower. When you are focused on gratitude for what you already have, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are abundant, and that makes room for more great things to come into your life. So I suggest that you start each morning by writing down at least 3 things, or saying out loud at least 3 things that you're grateful for. And it could be something as simple as, I am grateful for the beauty that I see around me, or I'm grateful for how healthy I feel right now, or I'm grateful for that beautiful conversation that I had with a friend yesterday. Gratitude shifts you from scarcity to abundance, and it works wonders for attracting greater and greater wealth. So that's step 1. Here's step 2. Step 2 is to cultivate inner joy and purpose. So, joy and purpose. Money flows where joy goes. When you are doing what lights you up, you become magnetic to opportunities and people and resources. So spend time doing things that fill you up. It could be painting. It could be dancing. It could be just spending time with your loved ones. And the more you focus on building up your joy, the more abundance you are going to see in your outer world. Okay, step number 3, align your financial goals with your values. So let's get real about your financial goals. Are they aligned with your spiritual values? Money is simply a tool to help you live a meaningful life. So when you set your financial goals, make sure they feel aligned to you. And when you're working towards something bigger than just a number in your bank account, you're working towards, helping others, contributing to causes you care about, or creating a life for you and your family that feels fulfilling, then it puts you in a more aligned space. It's not just about the numbers. You are aligned with those dreams of yours. Okay, now step number 4, let go of fear around money. Now I know this is huge. Fear is a major roadblock to our abundance. We need to trust that we are always supported. And whenever that fear creeps in, remind yourself that the universe has your back. You can remind yourself by saying things like, I am abundant. I trust that everything I need is here. Money flows to me effortlessly. Just bring those in, absorb those in your being. And then finally, number 5, surround yourself with abundant energy. That means surrounding yourself with people and environments that reinforce the energy of abundance. Who you spend your time with matters. So hang out with people who lift you up, other people who believe in abundance. Even if they're on the same journey you're on, it's okay. If they believe in these positive and uplifting ways, they are your ally. Make sure that your environment reflects the energy of abundance. That could mean decluttering. It could mean bringing in just some beauty, a plant, something that makes you feel abundant, creating space that feels good to you. And if you don't have those uplifting people or that uplifting space around you, you can make that one of your intentions to find those, and here's the bottom line. Spiritual abundance is the foundation of your true wealth. So spend your energy, your life force, creating more of that, surrounding yourself with that, with the people, with the environment, with even the books, the courses that you can take. The possibilities are endless, because as you develop and cultivate this inner peace and this joy and this purpose, money will follow. It's not about working harder. It's not about stressing out over money. It's about shifting your energy and trusting in the flow and letting abundance come to you and be willing to receive it. So here's my invitation to you. It's a little bit of a challenge to you. Start with just one of these 5 steps that I've given you today, just one, and watch how your life and your money start to shift. Remember that abundance is your birthright and you are supported. I believe in you. You've got this. And so I want you to know that if you want some more support and an easy way to shift your thoughts and put yourself into the energetic flow of miracles, I've got a free meditation that you're going to love. It's called Opening to Your Money Miracles. All you do is you put on your headphones, you press play, and it helps you remove any blocks that are in the way of you receiving greater abundance. So go to moneymiraclemeditation.com, or you can click the link below to request your copy. And remember, you can start now by focusing on your spiritual abundance and see how it transforms your whole inner experience and your financial life too. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here is to your abundant and miraculous life.